Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Game Boy Advance. We got the final two crystals for Donatello's story arc, and we just started Michelangelo's in the last video. We already got two crystals too. And there's two more in this one, which is going to be the tunnel one. Now B lets you jump. A, can't believe I did that, lets you, or rather, blah, I'm starting rather horribly here. B lets you ride upside down for a few seconds. A lets you jump. You don't have to collect all the crystals. I don't believe you get anything out of doing something like that. But you do want to be ready to go upside down in case something is up there. You want to be very careful. And you also don't want to run in the pipes either. Those things will hurt you. There is a little bit of energy that you can pick up through the stage. I don't think you really get anything if you get all the crystals. Though I may be proven wrong, though. And it was a good thing that I kind of remembered that that was there, because right after that part where you have to just go bob and weave, just go in a sine wave pattern from left to right, you better be ready to press B right away so you can get that first crystal. There's another one later on this stage that you have to be ready to grab. I'll take that. And that's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Oh, and if you go left while pressing B, you'll be able to go upside down, but you go left instead of right. Also, the other crystal is near the end. I'm not worried, though. I'll be able to collect it later. It was right up there at the ceiling. I'll get it later, I'm not worried. He is the Alpha Dog, the Thrashmeister, the undisputed god of the half-pipe. Sheesh. One thing you take seriously is playing around. Thanks to Mikey, we were able to track them here with that trail of shards. That's fine, but this place is even creepier than the last. Yeah. If this were a horror movie, I'd expect the monster to jump out right about now. I do love a rousing early morning adventure. I'm trembling in anticipation. You scared, Mikey? Don't worry, I've got enough wits to go around. Oh, so now I'm witless? Let's all keep our wits about us on this one. How do you always end up sounding cool even with simple lines like that? This time I'll come up with a cool line of my own and show you all how witty I can be. Let's see. Something stinks on that island. And it ain't the garbage. Keep it up, Michelangelo. One of these days you're bound to come up with a good line. Hey, come on, that wasn't all bad. And this is where this gets interesting. You want to watch out. Come on. You want to jump onto these little stalagmite platforms, and you want to make sure you don't accidentally jump into fireballs or anything. And once you go over here, be ready to fight. These guys have a close range attack and a far range one. And I'm getting clobbered by both of them. That was terrible. Let's do this again. because that was not how I wanted to start this. This is a jump button, right? Okay, good. And thankfully, you always seem to stick to the stalagmites in case you're pretty close to them when you come down. To fight these monsters, your best bet is to bob and weave, so sometimes I even take damage doing that. And I thought I would be able to run away. Sadly, that was not the case. Took a little bit of damage, but that's alright. There's some in here. There's some energy in here that we can take. And thankfully, I got everything timed, so that way, when I drop down, these things will always be... These little fireballs will always be coming down. And these brown guys, you'll have a much easier time bobbing and weaving. You'll also have an easier time dodging their projectiles too, more than likely. Because they don't spit at you while you're trying to approach them. Oh, and apparently by pressing A to jump, I was able to... Nope. I was able to just go through the door. And now we have these things. It's always left, then right, then both. We need to wall jump to this platform. And wow, I just fell right off. Time to wait again. Now let's get over here. Thankfully we got the crystal right there in plain sight. And let's make our way through the door. We're going to have to do some more jumping, and we're going to have to do some more avoiding. And some of these fireballs will now come out from the... will now travel to the side rather than straight up and down. And that was not how I wanted to do that, but I'll take it. Also, there are 2 fireballs there. Don't do what I just did. Also, don't worry about crystals. Those are the only... that's the only one that there is. And you'll also have the bob and weave with this one, though... I got most of my damage in before I got hit. And I managed to get started on attacking this thing really quickly. Therefore, I was just able to take only 1 hit and then get up there and just do all that. Also, you definitely don't want to fall into the lava. That's bad. Your turtle will react just like you usually would if you fell on spikes. Non-instant death, but I wouldn't recommend doing it anyway. And by going through that door, we are now done with Act 3. A 9, a 9.5, and a 10. The crowd goes wild! How'd we end up in this weird place? A room full of machines in the middle of a cave? What is this creepy laboratory anyway? Hold on while I check this out. This equipment looks to be somehow related to physiology or biology. Maybe genome analysis. My guess is that this was a genetic laboratory doing research on spontaneous mutations. Could that have anything to do with that creepy monster back at the cave? I'm getting a seriously bad feeling about this. Look here. Tell me the hairs on my neck aren't standing straight up and saying, "Watch out!" Listen, bro, we're turtles. We don't have hairs on our neck. There's no question about it. These facilities must have been built to do genetic experiments aimed at creating life forms with all new abilities. Hey everybody! Look at the control room behind the glass over there! How did you green beasts come to this place? See? That bad feeling of mine was right on target! Next he'll say, I cannot allow any human witnesses to survive. But we'll be alright this time. After all, we're turtles, not humans, right? Any creatures, whoever they may be, who witness this laboratory will not leave it alive. Our Foot Clan's biotechnology secrets must never be known. You shall all become fodder for the monsters we created here. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Actually, we did see it once before, but I'll just agree with you this time. And now we gotta fight 8 of these. There's only 1 health replenishment, ow, and we gotta make sure to use it at the right time. And it's a good thing then Mikey can do a backflip and run the opposite direction. Now, every 2 monsters, you're going to see Foot Clan soldiers, and you have to beat up a few of them before... Whoa, hey. Okay, as much as I like to, you know... Well, that's one way to do it. I wanted to double jump up there. Oh, come on! Really? Great, now I'm going to die trying to get health. Great. That was terrible. And I didn't think I would be able to avoid the projectiles there, but I did. And now I'm getting hit with a bow and arrow from a Foot Clan soldier. Great. And can I do this without getting hit? Apparently not. Well, that's one way to do it. Still can't do it. I may lose this one and I may have to start again. And no, you are not doing this time. They better not give me a... Not a big fan of these. So if I have any time left, I'll definitely take on the... Oh, come on. Well, that's one way to do it. I thought that would just land just behind me. And I thought I'd be able to avoid that in time. Apparently not. Well, at least we got foot soldiers that we can take care of. There we go. That'll give us just enough health to do this. Whoa. I wanted to get just one hit in there. Come on, Mikey. Quit doing the combo. That way I can avoid everything. Come on. And I couldn't get away from that in time. This is not the best boss fight. And he shoots straight up as if he knew I was going to do that. I'm not going to survive again. These are probably the hardest normal enemies to fight in the game. Simply because they rev up and attack you before you can even react. Well, I managed to get that done with minimal damage. And he does the spit attack right after I get close to him. That's just wonderful. And while this wasn't the best way I wanted to do that, I guess that's one way to get rid of the... Once again, I can't get away. Well, that's one way to do it. Now I'm going to have to jump up here to get the health, and you know what? I'll take it. And, Well, I thought I'd be able to do that without taking a lot of damage. But we now got more of these guys. And now I'll be able to take you down. Finally. This is probably the worst of the Foot Clan breaks that you get. Oh, come on. There we go. And I was able to get that damage in, which is good. Let you do your little somersault. And there you go. We're going to carry you now. Run! You green fool. Now I got to do this without taking damage, which is not going to happen. And if you lose at any point, you're going to have to start this all over again. Finally managed to take him out without taking a load of damage. Get out of there. There we go. No damage taken during the first set of mutants here. Oh, you're over there. That's just brilliant. You know what? We're gonna do it this way. That's the better idea. I didn't want to do it this way, but you know what? I'll take it. In case those red guys give you trouble, just jump over them. Whoa! There we go. Oh, I took out the arrow. Awesome. And I've only taken one hit the entire fight this time. And I saw you coming from this direction. Oh, he was ready for me. Well, time to use that. Tried and true strategy again. And it's really working for us now. I want to see if I can... Well, no, not really. Well, maybe I can. Let's jump off this guy. And get the health. There we go. And we got a brown guy this time. Let's avoid this. There we go. Finally, we got that taken care of. How can this be? I must report this to Master Shredder. So you've escaped. Boy, it sure was great meeting you. Let's do it again sometime. Adios! What's the story with those monsters anyway, Donnie? At one time, this must have been a secret laboratory of theirs. They turned genetic technology to evil ends and created monsters like those. They're meddling in some serious business. This is just a hypothesis, but I bet even they weren't able to control the biomonsters they created. Now that you mention it, even in that last fight, that monster didn't seem to be obeying them. I think it just attacked us out of pure hunger. That must be why they've quarantined them in this abandoned underground area. Those ninjas in the subway tunnels must have been there to keep the monsters from escaping to the world above and wreaking havoc. How pathetic. Monsters born never knowing their own identity. And the fools that brought them into the world being unable to control them. That's right. Technology is only worthwhile when it's used properly. Save the philosophy for later. The long and short of it is, the hero always wins in the end, right? You've been watching too many cartoons, Mikey. You're right. At a time like this, a real hero would tie things up with his signature line. How about this? TMNT. What you get is what you see. That was bad. Seriously, you should quit now. And with that, we have completed all 4 story arcs, and we get this one, the Shredder arc. For each level, you play as all 4 turtles one last time, which is pretty cool, actually. There also aren't any crystals available here, as you can see. So once we go to Act 2 and get that last one that we need, we won't have to worry about collecting crystals anymore, which is awesome. But we will go for that last crystal in Act 2 of Michelangelo's story arc, and play through the Shredder arc in the next video. Join me next time where we complete our crystal hunt, and then take on the rest of the game. So until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!